Can I at least tell if it's good, if it's harmful magic?
If it would be, if it is not harmful. It looks like something somebody could pay a mage to do.
Okay.
Ooh.
Pervins would like to check the dwarf's pouch.
In the pouch, you find 20 gold.
You will not rob this man!
Hugger, as a friend to the dwarves, this man would want me to have this money, and he would want you to have 10 of these gold pieces.
If you lift that gold from that pouch, it'll be the last thing you ever do.
15.
Pervins,
He
just
would
let
want
it-
you to have 15 of these.
This isn't the right time to mess with Hogger. He really
the
likes
gold
this.
where it is.
The gold doesn't help with our investigation.
I will leave it there for now.
Hogger, would you be cool with us taking the boots, though?
No.
Okay. All right.
This man is not to be touched.
Remember when he hit that woman?
I heard she bled for days.
Just to kind of give you guys a better idea where you're at, I will draw this room of the cave.
Well, Hogger, what would you have us do with the body?
Leave it where it lies.
Meanwhile, I've gone over. I'm looking over that ledge.
In no grave?
Can I check for any? You said there's no puncture wounds on the body, correct?
That you
He
can
does
see.
deserve a
Is
burial.
there a way that I can glean whether or not all of the blood was drained magically?
You can try.
Ooh, nice.
20.
Magic had nothing to do with this man's death.
Ooh. Oh, wow. That's not what I was expecting.
Is that the pit in the north?
This is the pit. Yep,
Cool.
this is the pit. This is just a pillar.
Brad or Michael?
Oh, God.
Who is Michael
I
Pitt?
don't,
You don't know who Michael Pitt?
No.
no, I don't know who Michael Pitt is either.
You're lost. Okay.
Okay, so
AKA Ian Hink.
this room is actually pretty straightforward.
And yet, no goblins
We're
hiding
spending
out.
a
lot of time.
Oh, the
JK.
that's the no, can't. That's not gonna work.
Can't see this board anyway.
So the B is for the body. The black dots are the stalagmites, and the pit is here. There's a rope tied onto the stalagmite that's going into the pit.
What's that? The esophagus?
So we should go down. We should go down this
Get a
pit.
bit lippy.
Is that the ladder though, for real, or was that the thing? coming
The
out? Is that a hallway?
I didn't mark the ladder. The ladder's like
So
right
there's a
around.
corridor out of this room.
Pervins is right. We should bury the body
Where?
in a corner.
Are you gonna dig
There's
a grave
not.
in
You're
this?
just
not
gonna
a mistake.
leave
That was a
this
mistake.
body exposed?
Perhaps
It's
a
in a
more
cave.
fitting eulogy would be
I'm
to
a cat, I can't
take
look.
the wares this man has so that they may better us in our quest, so that we may avenge his death. For what is a pickaxe, if unused? How can
Do what
you
you will, Pervins.
Hogger, please.
Do I see anything?
See
in the hole?
reason.
I'm burying this man.
He seems very
So
disappointed in you.
once again, when you look into the hole, it's that same sort of unnatural blackness that you guys sensed when you were descending the ladder.
Can I go over to the body and I smell it? Can I smell any, like if there are any animals or anything, like
Poisons?
any
Smells
smells that could have explained how he died?
Maybe
Yeah.
some
What was
sort of
on him?
arcane
Absolutely, you
creature.
can.
I do that.
There is a very, very strange smell that's kind of subtle. It smells like death, like something that shouldn't exist does exist. I know that's being very vague and not a clear smell, but
I'm gonna go in the corner and start digging the grave.
I meow, and I
With
say
what?
with the chalk.
There were
My
shovels.
bare hands.
Pickaxe.
Just pick up one of
The
those
Pickaxe.
shovels.
dwarf has a
Shovel.
pickaxe.
Or a pickaxe.
I mean it's very hard to dig here. I mean you're in a cave.
It's
It's
stone.
not it's stone.
Hogger can. Let him roll for it.
All right, if you roll a 20, I will let you dig a grave with your bare hands.
Can I use a pickaxe?
I will. You can use the yes. You can use the pickaxe to dig the grave.
I think there's a shovel too, right? You said shovels?
no shovel,
okay.
just pickaxe.
I'm using the pickaxe.
Yeah, you don't need to roll for that. You dig your grave.
I use chalk to communicate. I say, meow. The body was killed unnaturally, but not through magic. Something is wrong. It shouldn't exist. Meow.
Perhaps we should go deeper.
Yeah,
I
that's
believe
a rational reaction to that.
we should be very cautious, as there is a unmagic-like entity, but something beyond physical explanation.
So, if you put 2 and 2 together, basically, you are sensing a magical presence and something else that isn't magical but equally bad. So, don't assume that it's necessarily coming from one thing. Like, there's one bad thing here. There might be a lot of bad things.
Right.
There's definitely a lot of bad things here.
Spoiler alert.
But we should be very cautious, as one of them might be ephemeral or maybe even other dimensional.
It's
Or from
fine.
another
We
realm.
just left a magical puzzle room. Clearly we're in some sort of other dumb puzzle. Let's just finish it.
Dumb puzzle?
Dumb puzzle!
This,
I jump back
Angry.
on
Not Kyle.
Purvince's shoulders,
Perhaps we should go deeper.
and I meow.
Andrew's right. We should just proceed on in our quest.
let's
Okay.
proceed.
How do you proceed?
I take the body and put it in the grave and I just die.
Okay. Are you going down the hole or are you hanging out? Are you
Proceed.
going to do a little
Put the body
eulogy?
in the hole.
I think we
I'm
should
gonna
go back
speak.
to our
I'm
march.
gonna say some
order.
words.
All right.
Back into the hole.
To all the dwarves that lost their lives in the mines. To the lost.
To the lost.
To the lost.
To the lost.
The
Well
cat
said.
kind of goes.
Okay, so are you guys going down the rope?
Do we want to? I communicate with Chalk. Meow. Is there anything in the packs?
Are there
Yeah.
anything in the packs?
Do we know how far?
Oh, it's just wheat and stuff.
Do
It's
we
just
know
wheat
how
and
far down
flour.
it goes?
We
Do you
pretty
know
much
that?
provisions for our miners.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Do we know how far down the hole is?
Goodbye.
No, it's just
20
darkness.
gold
Darkness.
pieces.
It's going to be another 20 minutes.
You'll
Can
Can we
find
throw like
another
a
20
match down there?
golds.
Can you
Purvince
light it
is
up?
pretty light right now.
I could light a piece of fire. Oh, I'm in cat form. I'd have to come out of it.
Could you cast dancing lights, Purvince,
Oh, of
that's a cool idea.
course.
to check and
Of
see?
course.
Here we go. Dancing lights.
Do I have to roll for a cantrip?
No.
Of course. See, friends. I'm glad.
So where do
Purvince-
you put the lights?
Dancing lights is a spell, isn't it? Or is it a cantrip?
It is
It's
a
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Oh,
I think previously we've done the Purvince roll on it, though.
Yeah, we always do it, but this.
Okay.
Let's not worry. About
Purvince is getting good, is what that means.
it means we need to move along.
Okay.
So I will.
Yeah.
I will cast one torch-sized light 20 feet from me,
Okay.
and then I will cast another 20 feet from that light, and then so on, for 4 lights.
down the hole.
Down the hole.
Down the hole. Yes.
So as you send your lights down, it's like they get swallowed by the darkness.
Saw that
Um,
coming.
They just disappear.
Awesome.
Oh,
There's
dear.
you see nothing.
I'm a cat.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Same
Oh.
order?
We have no other choice. We're trapped here otherwise.
Yeah.
I cannot see in the dark.
How far does the rope go down?
I
You can't see how far it
squeeze
goes.
your
Like,
shoulders
does the rope end, or does
reassuringly
it keep going into the
with my
darkness?
cat's
It keeps going into the
paws.
darkness.
Okay.
What does it feel like if you tug on
Purvince
the
has a
rope?
familiar.
When you tug on the rope, it's like the rope is like attached to something at the bottom.
Cool.
It was a good idea. It's completely firm.
Cool. All right.
I'm gonna slide down the rope.
Does it make a thwong?
Just gonna slide.
Slide on down the rope.
Great.
The moment Hogger slides down that rope, I dig up the grave and take those boots.
the cat nods.
So you have the magical boots.
Okay, thank you.
Do you put them in your pack?
Yeah.
Did you happen
Put
to
them
grab
on.
that gold?
No, you can have the gold. I toss the gold to Purvince. Chip, chip, chip.
Purvince,
Tip, tip, tip,
you
tip,
have
tip,
20 gold.
Tip, tip, tip.
I shake my head in shame and surprise at the moral depravity.
I'm gonna get Hogger. I'm gonna get Hogger a good present, and he's going to forgive me.
The cat meows, but it says kind of like a laugh.
But then I'm ready. I'll go down to the. I'll slide down the rope.
So
too.
Hogger, then Andrew, we got
Yep.
2 going down the fun slide. Who else do we got?
Pervin shall go, though he does need the cat Lilia to guide him. One squeeze. If you see anything weird. Oh, got it, cat. Meow.
And I'm going to stay up here until they reach the floor in case something horrible happens.
Can't see.
Chalk is still in effect.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good call.
Easy on the nails.
Yeah. So what happens is you guys don't see anything. You just kind of keep sliding down. Everything's going fine. It doesn't take nearly as long. In a matter of seconds, thud again, you reach the floor. But this time, what you see is far more startling. It is not a cave or stone walls. You see all around you, it is like some sort of overgrowth. Like, it looks like trees mutated and morphed until they formed walls. And everything all around you, at least in your immediate vicinity, is made of that. And that's pretty weird. But even more strange is that this wood is bleeding. It is a bright neon green, and something smells. You can't see it. You don't know where it's coming from, but something smells like a mass grave. Like a bunch of people recently died, and that is what you're smelling. And what you're in right now is kind of like a maze. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, I asked Lelia with the chalk if everything is safe.
Well, it smells terrible, but we're covered with foliage, which is nice.
Something sounds ominous.
It's probably no. I don't know what you plan to do up there.
All right, and I go down. I go down with all the thieves.
I'm going to take these magnets off because I'm going to need more room. Continue talking for a second. I'm sorry.
So, am I down with the other people?
Yeah, you're down with them.
So I
You see something weird?
I investigate. I investigate the trees, and the strange bleeding.
Okay, how do you choose to investigate them?
Do I have any sort of kit in which I can just see what maybe the liquid is
Get a
that's
scholar's
coming
pack.
out of the trees? Like, is there a way that I can discern what that liquid is?
No.
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 Hmm.
I mean, in maybe like a more formal laboratory, you could do testing, but I mean, you're going to have to tell me specifically what it is you want to do.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll investigate the trees and just the overgrowth.
Again, investigate how. What are you doing to the trees?
I'm trying to find the source of the overgrowth.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
Whether that be from the ground or if I can trace a source as to if they're roots or etc.
So,
Or if they're also related to magic.
roll an Arcana check.
Crap.
Uh-oh.
10.
You have no idea what the hell this is.
I jump down to the ground. Can I tell, just using my sense of smell, I'm still a cat, using my sense of smell and my extraordinarily high passive wisdom perception, does this feel natural to me? Does it feel right, or does it feel completely abhorrent?
So, as someone who is very in tune with nature, who's lived in a forest her entire life, Lilia, this is the most unnatural and uneasy you've ever felt.
Yeah.
These are not natural trees. What is coming out of them is not natural. It's wrong. You just
Right.
It's like your mind is like freaking out right now.
Yeah.
Pervins. Oh, sorry.
Can I do another check, an Arcana check, just to, like try it out, or is that?
Yeah, you can do another Arcana check.
I'm gonna definitely seeing how. I don't know if you communicated this to me or not. Though. Whether or not it's like,
I think I'm very distraught. I'm very disturbed by this place. So I think I'm kind of just like, I need a minute to like, I'm like shaking a little bit.
all right. That wasn't too bad. 16 was my Arcana check.
Okay, you have no idea what the hell this is.
Oh wow.
Pervins will detect magic
Ooh, here we go. Detect
Okay.
magic.
for the next 10 minutes. Within 30 feet of me, I will know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead.
What you're detecting is not
I
arcane.
just spell I have to roll for it, don't
Sure, roll for it.
Oh boy.
I? Oh, it's a 4. It's a 4.
You
But
have
go
no
on.
idea what
But
the
go
hell
on.
this is. You have no idea what the hell this is.
So where are we on this map?
Yes, so you are. I'm not going to put all of you on here. I'm just.
Yeah, you can just
you're,
do like
as a
your
collective
boxes.
group.
Yeah.
You are right in the middle there.
Okay.
That is what you see. So there's a
Where'd
path
we come
going.
from?
Hubert.
What's up?
Where'd we come from?
Above.
Okay.
However, that rope and the hole in which you descended is no longer there.
Gone.
And in fact, the ceiling is extremely low. It's only about 7 feet high.
Cool. You want to split up, or do you want to hang
So are we
together?
separated from Taylor Swift then?
No,
You're
I
all there.
already,
You're all there.
landed.
He already descended.
Oh, you came
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Can I just investigate my surroundings?
Did
Yes.
you already do that?
No, I investigated the tree specifically, but I didn't really do anything for the surroundings.
Surrounding you is a bunch of weird tree stuff that is producing green ooze
It smells bad.
and smells
Can
very
I-
bad.
Can I tell if the smell gets worse in any certain direction? Can I hear anything in any direction? Down any of these corridors or anything?
Roll a perception check.
Here we go. Here we go.
It's a 19, so 24.
So you can't exactly tell which direction, but it seems like the smell is worse, kind of in the northern part. Like you can't tell if it's coming from here or if it's coming from here, but there's definitely like a stronger. Whatever died, it died this way.
Okay.
There's too many ways to go for Hogger. He's really confused.
'Kay.
So he's kind of just standing there, waiting for something to attack.
Okay.
I used chalk to communicate that information about the north.
What
to
did she say?
The smell is much worse in the north. And meow.
Perhaps we should go to it.
To the north.
Okay.
Pervins makes
Was
it.
that necessarily the best idea to go to where the smells are, or should we?
Absolutely, yes.
Wizard,
Okay.
you must seek adventure.
Would you guys like
Or
to
there is no
go
thrills for life.
west or east up here?
West.
West. Okay.
Head west.
Once
Must always go west.
Always go west.
once
Fable goes
Hogger
west.
turns the corner, I'm
Do
putting
it
on the
like
magic
Kanye
boots.
would.
Okay.
It's a really bad
Give me
idea,
1 second,
just
Kyle.
so you know.
Pervins makes a joke to Hogger. He says, Hogger, it smells like you're under things in here.
I don't hear it.
Did you choose not to hear it, or?
We're all still
Bit
standing
of
next
both.
to each other. Bit of both.
maybe Hogger kind of laughs inside. He just doesn't want anyone to know.
Hogger's laughing. We know he's all laughing inside.
So, Kyle, Andrea, I'm sorry. As soon as you put on the boots, your whole body feels lighter. You
Sick.
find yourself moving more easily.
Great.
So basically, what that means is you can move an extra 15 feet in combat,
Holy shit.
Oh, wow.
and you have a +2 to all dexterity checks.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm never taking these off.
That doesn't apply to like swinging daggers or anything like that. Not necessarily combat related, but like let's say the ground is buckling underneath you, you get a bonus to trying to save yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, does it work toward acrobatics and stealth?
Correct. Yes, it will also work to stealth because your step is lighter, you are harder to be detected. Yes,
Sick.
yes, yes.